Hi guys, Impact is in today. I'm bringing you another video on the channel. This is the Flash review, season 3, episode 2, and yes, it's meant to be on a free-for-all episode, but I can't play COD at the moment. It's just not agreeing with me. I tried to do a few games of free-for-all earlier, but every game just didn't work out. So yeah, I decided to do it on FIFA. Something I'm not raging at the moment. So yeah, that's why it's FIFA. So like I've already said, this is the Flash season 3, episode 2 review, titled Paradox. And I'm not going to do it like the other reviews I've done this year, which is obviously only Arrow episode, season 5 episode 1 and Flash episode 1 of season 3. Because that was more of a discussion video. It was a discussion of one person to a few people who watched pretty much. It's me literally just go through everything what went in the video. I just mention everything what happens. I don't technically actually review what happens. So yeah, maybe I need to watch some other reviews first before the next week's reviews, because there's not really much in my reviews. I wouldn't really call them reviews, so I need to work out how to actually review it properly before I continue normally. But besides the point, I will get into this review real quick. Yeah, it's probably not going to be the same. It's 100% not going to be the same as last week's. So I just go through everything. I've highlighted a few things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to start off with Julian Albert's first appearance. If you don't know who that is, then you should go watch the episode. But if you really don't care, or if you don't care about spoilers, or you just don't watch the show, then obviously you can stay here. But I'm not forcing anyone who wants to watch it first, but you really should. Alright, now that I've given you that time after that little talk, Julian Albert, first appearance. He is portrayed by Tom Felton. If you don't know who that is, I'll be surprised if you don't know this name, Draco Malfoy. And if you don't know that, I'll tell you now. He's the actor. So Tom Felton is the actor of Julian Albert. He also was the actor of Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter. So his first appearance, and it is like the new CSI of Central City. He's quite an alright person, to be honest, in the show. I haven't got anything wrong with him yet, but I'm not like other people. I don't see these things clearly straight away. Like, if I've seen like other reviews for like The Walking Dead or something, and people just see, if you look up on YouTube, someone called Trev Chan 2, or Trev's Chan 2, he sees many things with the episode, because he watches it like 5 or 6 times. He watches it a lot, but through his review, he doesn't. Through his review, he watches it once and sees a lot of stuff. If I watch something once, I don't see everything. I watch the episode and I enjoy it, but I don't actually physically understand everything straight away in it. Like, I think it was like last year or something. This is a different channel now. They noticed that in the trailer for the finale of season 2, they noticed the second speedster when Zoom and Barry was fighting. Second speedster of Yellow Lightning. That would be obviously Barry's what's it called? Time Remnant. But I didn't notice that until someone else pointed it out, and then I watched it. I was like, I do notice that. It's the same thing with The Walking Dead. If when it was episode 3 of season 6, when whoever his name was, Glenn, went under the dumpster. For a split second in that episode, you can see him slightly move to get under it. I didn't see that until I rewatched it after someone else pointed it out. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. By the way, Captain Singh is back at CCPD. If you don't know why he's back, from episode 1 it was a different captain. So he's finally back. So that was good. But at the start of the episode, Barry went over to Star City to talk to Felicity, and then he tells her what's gone wrong and everything. And then when he goes onto the computer of the Arrow cave, he finds out there's something wrong with the Arrow universe, or the Arrow, just with Arrow basically. John Diggle, been in Arrow since the beginning. I believe he was actually in episode 1. I might be wrong. Actually, no, he definitely was in episode 1. But anyway, John Diggle does not have a baby girl anymore. So baby Sarah is not a thing anymore. It used to be, but it's now baby John. So it's John Diggle Jr. Now, if you think back to Legends of Tomorrow Season 1, Star City, like the title was called Star City 2046, Connor Hawke, that's what he called himself, Connor Hawke. His real name was John Diggle Jr.
There's going to be a substitution.
So it all has linked up, really. Star City 2046 now links up perfectly to this timeline. Now, when everyone watched that episode, that was obviously everyone just assumed that he obviously had another kid called John. No one really clocked that Sarah was not there. But the reason that why baby Sarah obviously got changed is because Sarah Lance is no longer dead. So when he did have the first kid, they changed gender to a boy, and Sarah didn't need to be the name because she was alive. So that's quite decent, I suppose. John Diggle Jr., Connor Hawke returns as what's it? New 52 or something from the comic books, I'm not sure, but Green Arrow 52 or whatever it was, New 52. Barry goes to restore the time, and he goes through the Speed Force like he always does, just to try and go back in time. And before he gets to Jay Garrick, if you don't know who that is, it's not Zoom Jay Garrick, or it's not Hunter pretending to be Jay, it's the real Jay. So Barry's dad's doppelganger from 3, Jay Garrick, that 3, the speedster, grabs him out of the Speed Force and then mentions shit about the timeline, and it stops Barry going back in time to reset it again or restore it. He just goes back and mentions it all. And one of the biggest changes, obviously I've already mentioned one of the bigger ones, aka John Diggle Jr., but probably the biggest one of the episode is Killer Frost. Yes, in season 2, she did potentially die. She didn't actually die, but Zoom did stab her with her own icicle in like the gut or something. I can't remember where she got stabbed, but you didn't actually show her dying. But Killer Frost will be back as the Earth 1 Caitlin. That's what I think anyway, because nothing changed with her. Then when Barry went out of the room, a load of stuff just came out of her hands. It wasn't ice, it was like steam or something. But that could be anything. It could be anything. But Killer Frost seems like the most plausible option there.
Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the
Julian, so again, Draco Malfoy. I'm just going to call him Draco most of the time, just because Harry Potter was obviously a massive thing for just film. But he sees something wrong with Barry. He knows he's not who he says he is. So basically he's saying it's Barry Allen, but he's not, he's the Flash. Julian doesn't know that, but he can see there's something not right about him. Anything else I've got to highlight? Dante, Cisco's brother, in this alternate universe, or alternate timeline, so the third alternate timeline, the one closer to the one at the start, the closest to the one which was just the regular one, Dante is dead. For a couple months he's been dead from a drunk driver, so yeah, it's not too good. That's pretty much all I wanted to highlight, which is pretty good since that's the end of the video almost, but that's how my new reviews are going to work until I actually fully understand how to review things properly. Because I don't want to just talk about everything and not explain on it, or like, it's just a bit silly. Just like, yeah, this is what happens. I mean, you can just watch the episode and you would see a lot more than what I do. So I'm going to take a few points, this is what I hopefully would do until I understand it properly. A few points like I did today, I highlight it and explain on it. So if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe for more FIFA gameplay, I suppose, which is going to be the next few reviews. And thank you for watching, and see you later. Have a nice day.
There was danger, but he's cleared it. It's been a